I love you with all of my heart. I'm so thankful for you and who the Father's molded you to be. You're so much more than I ever imagined having in a wife.
I have letters written to you and excerpts in my journal just talking about you, dreaming of the day and the beautiful marriage that we'll have from when I was young. Rereading those prayers and looking back now that I know you is so, so sweet.
From our first date, I knew you were set apart, you were special. I remember calling friends, being speechless, trying to convey what it was I saw in you. Your humility is unmatched, your beauty is breathtaking, and your character shines above all else.
God is so faithful. He handpicked you for me. For 26 years, I have listened to his leading and waited for his timing, and you are worth the wait. And looking back, it all makes sense. Your character reflects him. Your actions have shown your heart for me, just as the Father's, and your pursuit is like him. I love who you are inside and out. You are more than I prayed for.
I remember getting coffee with Tony one morning, and he told me that he'd been hanging out with this girl, Kayla, and he thought she might be the one. And he said, but keep that really quiet. We're trying to keep it really low key. But I noticed something. I noticed as we started hanging out more, when you talked about her, you started to kind of daze off.
I can remember the very first time he told me about you. Tony's a different dude. Like his eyes lit up, he got excited. He's very methodical, he's very calculated. And when he talked about you, Kayla, from day one, it was something different. I don't want to say I called it early, but I knew there was something different in the way he spoke about you. That doesn't make this day surprising to me at all.
Tony, she is going to bring so much laughter to your home. Tony, one thing I recognized whenever you two are together, you always had the biggest smile on your face, and you couldn't keep your eyes off of her. You were so enamored with her.
You know, I was thinking about, as you were watching her come down the aisle, how you're about to say no to 3.5 billion women. But you're not thinking about that, because all you can do is look at the one that you get to say yes to. In your vows that we're about to take, there's only one stipulation, and that's as long as you both shall live. So that means if you wake up in the morning and you wake up in the morning, all the requirements to love each other have been met.
All my life, I've been praying, Father, to bring her a man that loves you with all his heart. Someone who will lead with strength. A man that will listen to her heart. Tony, you are that man.
I could tell you were confident enough to pursue her, vulnerable enough to engage in her emotions, and brave enough to discover all her dreams, fears, and adventures, which all these have been shown to be true.
I now pronounce you, Tony and Kayla, husband and wife. What God has joined and sealed this day, let no man ever tear apart. Tony, thank you so much. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you guys Mr. and Mrs. Tony Reid.